Blows must decide. Blows must decide, King George shouted. He was furious when he heard about the Boston Tea Party. In his royal opinion, Britain should respond with powerful blows of brute force. Parliament passed new laws designed to govern the colonies more strictly than ever. These laws were so harsh that the colonists bitterly called them the Intolerable Acts. And to punish Boston further, British warships arrived on June 1st, 1774 to close Boston Harbor. Church bells tolled from morning to night. Public buildings were draped in black, and people mourned. Many Bostonians were sailors, fishermen, merchants, and traders. They made their living from the sea. Boats brought food and supplies into the city. Would Boston starve? No. Towns, cities, and colonies all over America rallied to her aid. Soon horse-drawn carts with barrels full of corn, wheat, rice, and fish came streaming into the city. So did cattle, sheep, and goats. Many colonists were ready to fight too. A cartload of food from Connecticut came with a letter. "We are ready," it said, "to sprinkle the American altars with our heart's blood." And George Washington wrote, "I will raise 1,000 men, subsist them at my own expense, and march myself at their head for the relief of Boston." 4,000 redcoats under the command of Lieutenant General Thomas Gage arrived to occupy the city. At first General Gage thought his job would be easy, but soon he was writing home, "If you think 10,000 men enough, send 20. If a million thought enough, give 2." General Gage's first problem was housing his men. Barracks had to be built, but colonial workmen refused to build them, and nobody will sell straw or timber to the hated redcoats. In fact, the redcoats themselves didn't seem to like the job. Many of them sneaked away and disappeared into the countryside. The Americans welcomed them. British deserters often ended up teaching colonial soldiers how to drill and use arms. Now the colonists were training daily. War might break out at any moment, and they wanted to be ready. King George had said it. Blows would decide.